first lesson is characteristics of living things. We are surrounded by different kinds of things all around us. Out of these, some are living and some are non-living. Okay. Now, living things include all the things that have life, okay, such as humans, plants, birds, microorganisms. Whereas non-living things are those things which do not have life, okay, such as water, soil, air. Okay. Now, this lesson talks about the characteristics or what are the properties of living things, their nature, characteristics. Okay, so we will see the characteristics of living beings, living organisms. The first one is structure. Living beings have cellular structure, means that they are made up of cells. Okay, all living beings are made up of cells. The animals are made up of animal cells. Okay, plants are made up of plant cells. Okay, all the organisms are made up of cells. Now, in cells, in the cellular structure, there comes two types of organisms. Okay, one is those organisms which have one cell, and those organisms which has many many cells. Those organisms which has one cell, and those organisms which have many cells. Now, the organisms having one cell are known as unicellular organisms. Some living things are made up of only one cell. They are called unicellular organisms. Mostly, they are all various types of microorganisms, such as amoeba, paramecium, Cholera, yeast, algae. Okay, all of these are um, unicellular organisms. They have only one cell, whereas multicellular organisms such as man, humans, dogs, birds, tulsi is a plant, ant, etc. are all multicellular organisms. Living things which are made up of many cells are called multicellular organisms. The next quality, the next quality of living things are their movement. All living things they move. Animals from one place to another, but plants cannot move. Plants show movement at the place where they are standing. Okay? Plants show movement at the place where they are standing. Non-living things they do not move. Living things move, like fish, they swim in water, frog jumps, butterfly fly. But tables and chairs, they do not move from their place. Okay, living things they show movement, they move from one place to another. The third one is response to stimuli. A response to stimuli means that response to an action or an event that happens. Living things give a response to something.
Stimuli means action, right?
Yes, stimuli means actions or events that happen and we respond to them. Okay. Now, a response to events happening around oneself is called a response to stimuli. For example, our mouth starts watering when we see tamarind, okay? Or when we see ice cream, or when we see our favorite dish, our favorite food. Okay, that's a response to stimuli. Then there is growth. Another very important characteristic of living things are living things grow. Living organisms they grow. We see plants and animals growing. This is called growth. The stem grows in the direction of light. Okay. Animals grow from their births to a certain age. Human beings grow from birth till the age of 18 to 25 years. Plants grow as long as they are living. During growth, there is an increase in height and weight. Plants and animals also grow. Growth of organs, which are inside the body, also occurs, which is called internal growth. Okay, now in plants, they grow in length. Okay, they grow in length. Then they from a seed, like a sapling sprouts, then it grows, becomes a plant. Then that plant grows, and becomes a tree. So there is a change in its height, there is a change in its structure, it becomes a tree. Similarly, as humans, we from a little baby, we become an adult. Okay, our body grows, our body parts grow, our height grows, our weight grows, increases. Height and weight increases. In the same way, our internal organs also grow until the age of 18, 20. The organs inside of us also grow, ends, and then our body grows and develops. So this growth is a very important part of living organisms that they grow. Examples: growth of a plant, a kitten growing into a cat. Such growth does not happen in non-living things. We know that non-living things do not grow. The next is breathing. All living things need oxygen for breathing. Animals take in oxygen present in the air through their nose and throw out CO2 out of the body. Breathing goes on continuously in the living organisms. Now, non-living things do not breathe. When we talk about breathing, it involves the exchange of gases. Okay, in humans, it is taking in oxygen and releasing in carbon dioxide. That is the exchange of gases, also known as breathing. In plants, they take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen. That is the breathing that takes place in plants. So all the living things they breathe. The next is reproduction and procreation. Living things give birth to other living things of their own kind. This is called reproduction or procreation. When you give birth to something of your own kind, you reproduce. Okay, so only living things can reproduce, living beings can reproduce. Some animals they reproduce by laying eggs. Okay, for example, birds, snakes, lizards, shrub, etc. Some animals directly give birth to young ones, like cow, humans, and dogs. Generally, in the beginning of the life of the living things, they grow. When the growth is complete, they breed. For example, if you plant mango seed, it will only breed a mango tree. Okay, breed means they give birth to. If you're planting from a mango tree, you can only get mango trees. So, living organisms um, procreate or reproduce their own type of species, okay, part of their own.
Procreation basically is reproduction, right?
Yes, yes, exactly. Okay, they mean the same thing. Non-living things do not reproduce or procreate. The next one is excretion. Many unwanted products are formed in the body due to the digestion of food and other processes. These unwanted products are thrown out of the body through some specific organs. Now we eat the food, okay? We eat the food and our body takes in all the nutrients, vitamins, minerals, all the essential substances out of the food. It absorbs everything. Then the remaining portion of the food, which is waste, comes out of the body. That is known as excretion. Okay? In animals, excretion happens through lungs, kidneys, intestines, and skin, etc. When plants make their food, products like gum ooze out of their trunks. This is the excretion in plants. For example, bubble, neem, etc. In plants, a gum-like substance comes out of them after they make their food. Okay, that is excretion in plants. Whereas in animals, we have an excretory system through which our waste is pushed out of our body. Okay, through which the remaining food is pushed out of the body. Okay, after the body absorbs all of the nutrients, minerals, vitamins. The last one is death. After some years, the organs of living things become weak and they finally die. All living things die, whereas non living things they do not die. because non-living things, they do not have life, so they cannot die. But living things, because they have life, there also comes death. Yes, Abraham.
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
non-living things, they may not die, but they will get weak after some time, and then like after a lot of use of them and all, they'll start to break, and in a way, when they get destroyed, they will kind of die also, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, they get destroyed, they get worn out after continuous use. They may break after a long time of use. That is true. Okay. But death, like death is when the life totally ends. Okay. When a living thing dies, that is death. Okay. So that death is used more in the context of living beings. Okay. It relates to, or it is a term that is used for living beings or living organisms, okay, that they die. Because they live, they die. Whereas the breaking and all of that is just the ending of the like life of the non-living things. Now, what we learned
That,
about character.
that,
Yes. Say again.
but sometimes we use diet for other, like the phone.
Okay, like the phone, the battery. Yes. Sometimes use died word for the battery also. That is true, Abraham. Yes. Sometimes use died word for other things also. Okay, that is true. Now we saw that organisms are made up of cells. Okay, their structure. Then we saw their movement. Living organisms move. Living organisms respond to stimuli. Living organisms grow. Living organisms breathe. Living organisms reproduce and procreate. Then excretion takes place in living organisms, and then death happens. Okay. Now, shall we do the exercises?
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
ma'am, in our book, ma'am, when we were studying, they never gave the first point. Structure, cellular structure. Living things are made up of cells. These cells are very small. They have not said like in the first point about the characteristics, right, ma'am?
In our main book, um, probably not. They have like given movement, growth, excretion, death, I remember. But the cellular structure, I cannot remember that they've given. Okay. Okay, Abraham, you want to do like all the lessons in this book with me in science?
Yes, ma'am, please.
Okay. All right. So, will you be free this Saturday? Saturday morning?
Yes, ma'am, but for how long? Wait, ma'am, I'll just ask my mother.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm not free, ma'am, just because tomorrow in the morning I have a team's workshop. So
Okay,
I'll,
you have a work.
so
Mhm.
I'll be going in the morning and coming around 2 o'clock.
Okay, 2 o'clock. All right, then evening in the Saturday evening, 6 p.m. around 6 or 6:30 p.m. in the evening.
Six
Mm-hmm.
is okay. 6 is okay. No, 6 is okay. If she's free, 6 is okay.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
free. 6. So we can do at 6. Okay. 45 minutes class we can do. I'll cover the next chapter.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see the exercises. Growth in human being occurs till the age of dash to dash years.
Uh, till the age of 18 to 25 years.
Yes, 18 to 25. Every living thing needs dash for breathing.
Every living thing needs oxygen.
No, no, needs air for breathing. Or, okay, oxygen.
Okay.
Hmm. Next one. A creeper plant grows towards a place of support. This is a kind of dash response to stimuli in plants.
Ma'am, the answer is not there.
Mhm.
This is kind of uh, dash to response. This is a kind of response to stimuli. Ma'am,
This is a kind of response to stimuli in plants. Yeah, I think there is misprint or something in this question.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. It
Capacity.
should be, yes, Abraham.
It should either cut out response to stimuli in plants, either cut out stimuli.
Yes, yes. The capacity of reacting on getting stimulation is called as,
Response to stimuli.
yes, response to stimuli.
Ma'am, can you just give me 1 minute?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. True or false? Growth of human beings goes from birth till the age of 18 to 25 years. True. Plants do breathe.
True.
True. All living things need nitrogen for living.
And false. I think only
False.
plants.
No, plants also do not need. Plants need carbon dioxide.
Ma'am, plants need nitrogen because without nitrogen, they won't grow.
Nitrogen cycle.
Nitrogen is used to produce proteins in plants.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes. Water is non-living.
Ma'am, true.
Stem of plants grow towards the water.
True, ma'am.
A human grows throughout their life.
Oh, ma'am,
No, this
is
is
it true or
false.
is it
False, Abraham. Stem of plants grow towards the sunlight. Okay.
human growth? False, ma'am.
Okay, classify. What are unicellular organisms?
Um, Classify. Cellular organisms is amoeba, paramecium,
Mhm.
and chlorella, ma'am. Can you show me an image of chlorella? You've not thought that before.
Okay, we will see an image of chlorella. And what are multicellular organisms?
A man, dog, and ant.
Yes, man, dog, and ant. Yeah.
Let's find the order. Ma'am, can you just show the fill in the blanks? I was not able to do the cop. I was not able to finish writing them.
Okay, I'll show.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. This is how chlorella looks like.
Ma'am, I'll okay, ma'am. Then it's unicellular, right, ma'am?
It is unicellular.
Ma'am, what is this? What they would like? What do they do? Are they harmful or something?
I think they are harmful, Abraham. They are probably disease causing.
It says
Okay,
it's
no, they are algae. Okay, they are a kind of algae. They are a kind of algae. Okay, and in like circular in shape, about 2 to 10 mm in diameter.
okay, ma'am.
Okay, okay, all right. Find the odd one out. Birds, paramecium, chlorella, or yeast.
In the first one it's birds. I'm underlining them. Then
Okay.
next it's fan because that's not living. Bird is because it's not a unicellular. Then in the last one it is and this is difficult. They are giving all the organs.
Yes, they are given all the organs. I think skin can be the odd one out.
Yeah, because it's not in. It's an external organ. But then, ma'am,
Yes,
what
yes.
about eyes even? Eyes is kind of external.
Hmm. Yes, but eye is a body part, lung and kidneys are organs. Skin is a little different. Skin is
Okay.
not an organ. So, skin. Okay, fifth question. Fifth question I'm giving as homework. You can do it as homework. Okay, write two examples of unicellular, multicellular, non-living things. the animals which give birth to babies, and those which lay eggs. Okay, do this in your notebook. The fifth question. Sixth question is distinguish between. You'll be able to do this also, Abraham. Growth in plants and growth in animals, and you have to distinguish between living and non-living things. For
How am I
living and non-living things, how do you write this? Okay, I'll explain you. Growth in plants and growth in animals, you can make two columns. Okay, growth in plants will be that plants like growth of plants and growth in animals. Animals grow like they have a specific time period from birth to 18 to 25 um, years of age, whereas plants you can see the exact time for how long the plants grow and write it down. Okay,
I think a plant grows on forever.
throughout their life, right?
I might just check.
Yes. See if it grows throughout its life or till it becomes a tree.
I might think it grows after the tree also because then you have short trees, big trees.
Mhm. That is, short trees, big trees is like natural to the plant. Some plants they only grow as a short tree, where some plants they grow as big trees, long trees.
Ma'am, you cannot say because it varies. Because in plants, you're not giving like a certain thing. In animals, you're talking about humans, right?
Yes, yes. They're talking about humans. Also, they're talking about okay, they may talk about other animals too. Abraham, the first one I will give you. Okay, this one I'll make the points and I'll give you.
And
Okay.
ma'am, it says that they can grow ranging from a few weeks when they have to become like a shrub or something, and then
Mm-hmm.
or to a thousand or annuals to 1,000 years for some trees.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, that is right. That might happen. So the first one, growth in plants and growth in animals, I'll make the points and I'll give you. Okay. Whereas the second one, living and non-living, is very yes.
Easy. So ma'am, I have three homeworks, ma'am, about two homeworks. The sixth question and the fifth question, right?
Yes. Sixth question, first part. Sixth question, second part is very easy. Okay. Living and non-living is all the characteristic points. Those will come in living. Non-living, just do the opposite. Living things breathe, non-living do not breathe. Living things reproduce, non-living things do not reproduce. Living things, they you can say they have a response to stimulus, non-living things do not have response to stimulus. So that way you can just write it down. Okay. The second. So distinguish between first I'll give you, second one is homework. Second one is homework. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Also,
Ma'am,
Abraham, check. Yes.
yes, ma'am, you were saying.
Check out the seventh and eighth questions too. Question seven and question eight. If there is any of the like question that you're not understanding, then let me know. Okay, I'll explain.
Okay, ma'am, and those questions because these are like the answer to the questions, ma'am. Do you want me to write the answer in the in a notebook or in the book, or do you not want me to write the answer, or will it just
Abraham,
be?
it is better if you write the answers in your notebook. Okay. Seventh and eighth question also write the answers in your notebook. Okay. Take the weekend like Saturday. I'll do your tomorrow I'll take your chapter two also. So on like Saturday and Sunday, you can sit and complete the exercises of both lessons. If there's any difficulty, then you can ask me on Monday. Yeah?
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a blank page in the book. Can I write it on there?
Yes, you can write it there. Okay. Even this space also you can use after the
Okay,
eighth
ma'am.
one here. Okay. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Joshua. Good morning.
Hi, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Okay. So we have been doing the eighth chapter.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I had some ideas for the maths activity because if could we have like for the quiz you were gonna take, can we have a round of true and false?
True and false in the math quiz.
Hmm?
Yes, we can do that.
And ma'am, in like in Zoom, they have just put this new thing where you have underneath the reactions you have like yes, which comes on your screen, and then the people who say yes and the people who say no. Can we keep it something like that?
Okay. Yes, we
So the
can. We can
square
keep it.
gets a point, and the persons who's the people who are not correct don't get a point.
Okay. We can keep it like that. Not an issue.
I'm for one round.
Okay. I'll plan this out. Okay. I'll plan this out and then I'll let you all know.
And ma'am, could you give the topics that are going to come in the quiz?
Yes, yes. I'll give the topics.
Okay, ma'am.
By this weekend, I'll put the topics in the group. Also, next week is maths test. Okay. After 2 weeks, we can keep the maths quiz. Okay. Next week, Friday, we can do maths quiz. Okay, Joshua.
Okay, ma'am.
So you guys will have 2 weeks to prepare for the maths quiz, and then you can play. Okay. Now, today I'll teach you profit and loss. Profit and loss. Okay. Now, now, what happens is that let's take a look at an example. Okay. Let's take a look at an example. I purchased I purchased two chocolates. Okay, two chocolates for rupees 10. Okay, purchased two chocolates for rupees 10. And then I sold them, sold my these two chocolates only. I sold them for rupees 20. For rupees 20. I purchased them for rupees 10 and sold them for rupees 20. How much higher? 10 rupees more. Okay. I brought it for 10 rupees and sold it to my friend for 20 rupees. Okay, 10 rupees more. So this 10 rupees more, this 10 rupee difference is known as profit. This 10 rupee difference is my profit. Okay, this is known as profit. Profit is when my selling price is more than cost price. What is selling price and cost price in each? Okay. Okay. So I brought the chocolates for rupees 10. Okay. So this rupees 10 is mine. I brought the chocolates, means that I paid to buy chocolates how much? 10 rupees. This is the cost. So this will be cost price. Okay. And then the price at which I sold the chocolate, I sold it at 20 rupees. I sold the chocolate for 20 rupees. So this 20 is my selling price. This 20 is my selling price. So if I want to calculate the profit, I will do selling price. How we calculated the profit? 20 rupees I brought. for 20 rupees, for 10 rupees, I purchased the chocolate, 20 rupees, I sold the chocolate. From the price that I sold the chocolate, I will minus the price with which I brought the chocolate. That is how I will get my profit. Okay, profit means additional money gained by selling the item more than the money with which you purchased it. That is known as profit. Okay. I purchased a chocolate for a toffee for 2 rupees and sold it to my friend for 3 rupees. Okay. I purchased a toffee for 2 rupees and sold it to my friend for 3 rupees. Okay. 1 rupee I gained. 1 rupee I gained more. That 1 rupee is my profit. Okay. How to calculate it? How do we calculate profit? Write down the formula. To calculate profit, we do selling price, selling price minus cost price, minus cost price gives us the profit, gives us the profit. Okay. This is my selling price at which sold the chocolate. From the price which I sold the chocolate, I will minus the price with which I brought the chocolate. That is 20 minus 10. How much is my profit? 10 rupees. Understood? Any doubt in profit? Joshua and Abraham, any doubt in profit?
Ma'am, your voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking. Can you hear now?
Ma'am, for me, your voice is still breaking a bit.
It is still breaking. Can you hear now?
Yes, for me.
Okay. Okay. So Joshua, did you understand the profit? Did you understand profit? What is profit?
Yes, because my mother had already taught me this some time ago, but I don't
Uh,
remember. Like some time ago, it's 2 years ago.
some years ago, someone already taught you this topic, but now do you remember?
Uh, Not that much, but yeah, I understand the thing.
You understand the thing. Sure. Do you want me to re-explain it?
Joshua, it's basically addition and subtraction. It's super easy.
Addition and subtraction. But you just have to keep in mind what you're adding and what you're subtracting. Okay?
I just have one question.
Yes, Joshua.
Before you had said that you won't get the 1 rupee, you have to turn the entire formula around. Why exactly? I didn't understand that part.
I brought a chocolate for rupees 2. Okay?
Not freezing
Purchase.
and breaking again.
Breaking again.
Ma'am, I also freezed.
Okay. 1 second, guys.
I think ma'am left or something.
She joined back now.
You're a football fan?
Yeah, you?
Mm-hmm. Same here. I noticed you wearing a Messi shirt.
Yeah, I like.
Pardon?
I like Ronaldo. You? Favorite player?
I also like Ronaldo. I don't like Messi that much, but then he's like sort of. But then I heard from somebody Ronaldo is not a human. And I don't believe it that much.
Yeah, that's not true. If he was not a human, FIFA would instantly ban him.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you copy all that was written?
Yes, I did, ma'am.
Abraham, did you?
Yes, ma'am. Same here.
Okay, good. All right. So, Joshua was explaining that if I purchased a toffee for rupees 2, okay, toffee for rupees 2 and sold it for rupees 3, okay, sold it for rupees 3, then this 1 rupee difference is the 1 rupee that I gained. This 1 rupee is my profit. Okay. How it is calculated? It is calculated. Then I will subtract, this is the purchase price or the cost price. Okay. I will subtract this, the price that I have purchased it from this price that I've sold for. Okay. From this, when I subtract this, that is when I do 3 minus 2, I will get 1 as the profit. I will get 1 as the profit. Okay. So this was about that thing. That is cost price minus selling price equals to profit. Now, now we will see another example. Okay, another example. See, what happened now is that Abraham brought a pen. Abraham brought a pen for rupees 10. For rupees 10. Okay. Now Abraham sold to Joshua the pen for rupees 15. Okay. Abraham brought a pen for 10 rupees and he sold to Joshua for 15 rupees. Okay. He sold for,
Ma'am,
yes,
ma'am, I have a question, ma'am. When I like suppose buy something about that costing about let's say about 1,000 rupees. And then
mhm,
later in the future, I keep that thing for myself. But later in the future, I realize that the price of that thing, suppose an old phone or some antique piece of furniture. Like when I was small, I bought it for about 1,000 rupees. But now I keep it, and then when I start to grow older and older, I started to realize the price is increasing, and then I sell it for about 1 to 2 lakhs, ma'am. Is that so that money that you have gained, that's the profit, right? Or
yes, Abraham.
is that the investment you put in it?
Is that an investment or is that a profit? It is a profit, Abraham.
Or
Okay.
ma'am, it's
It
both.
is it is a profit. Okay. It can be both, Abraham. Okay. People usually do this with gold, Abraham. Okay. They invest in gold so that in the future, because gold is something whose price always goes up. As the years pass, as the years go on, the price of the gold increases. Okay, so people buy the gold when the gold price is less. Okay, and then after 10 years, 5 years, the gold price will increase. And that time, when the gold price has increased quite like with a good amount, they will sell it, and then what amount they will gain will be a profit. But before, when they brought that gold for this purpose, that can be an investment also. Okay.
Okay,
So it can be an investment, but the money that you gained is your profit.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. Investments are usually made to gain profit. Okay. One purpose of investments are profits. Some people invest for profits. Okay. Now,
Ma'am,
our, yes,
if somewhere on earth we were to place where there's a lot of gold, the value of gold would instantly decrease, right, ma'am?
Abraham,
Once that place went publicly.
your voice broke for me. Can you repeat the thing?
Ma'am, if on some place on earth, like say we some people are digging, and then they find this place where there is a lot of gold and the resource is great, then the value of gold will significantly decrease, right? Because
Will
there
the
are
value of will the value of gold decrease that time? It is possible economically, yes, but it is only a hypothetical situation, Abraham. It is not really possible that at one place you'll find a lot of gold. Okay, because it's not very easy to find gold at a particular place, lots and lots of gold at a particular place. Okay, but it's very difficult to mine, it's very difficult to find gold. Okay, so it's like not really possible. Okay.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, now Abraham sold a pen for Abraham brought a pen for rupees 10, okay, and sold to Joshua for rupees 15. Okay, sold to Joshua for rupees 15. This is Abraham's cost price, and this is Abraham's selling price. Joshua, will there be a profit or not?
Yes, ma'am, there would be
How much?
55. Five.
Yes. Abraham will gain a profit of rupees 5. Okay. Because Abraham brought it for a lower price and sold it for a higher price. That is the formula for profit. Selling price minus cost.
Ma'am, if you
Yes.
increase the price, ma'am, then you also decrease the amount, not decrease, but like what do you call that? But you also like decrease the chance of you getting a customer that buys the pen, right, ma'am? Like suppose if
Mm-hmm.
I sold it to Joshua not for 15 rupees, suppose I was selling it for about 100 rupees. The pen that I brought for 10 rupees, it will decrease the price because Joshua will find another pen somewhere else, right, ma'am?
Yes, Abraham. That is why a lot of things are considered when you are fixing the selling price. What price will we sell it at? It is like a lot of things are considered, such as the prices that are going on in the market prices. Okay, market prices. What is the price of the pen in the market? Your competitors' prices. Competitors' prices. What is the price of another seller making who is selling the pens? Okay. Your competitor's price, your market price, the economic condition, all of these things are considered before you fix the selling price of your product. Okay, understood? Okay. Um, Now, quickly see one more example. Okay, shall I clear the screen?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now, Joshua, um, Joshua bought a notebook for rupees 50. Yashwa bought a notebook for rupees 50. Yashwa says, Abraham, I'll sell you the notebook at 40 rupees. Abraham, I'll sell you the notebook at 40 rupees. Okay. He says that no, don't go buy from the market. I will sell you the notebook at 40 rupees. Okay. Now, this is Joshua's cost price. This is Joshua's cost price.
He has made a loss.
Yes, and this is Joshua's selling price. Now, when your cost price is bigger than your selling price, what happened? Loss happens. Loss. Okay. Loss happens when your cost price is greater than your selling price. You will suffer a loss. How do we calculate loss? We calculate loss by this formula. But calculate loss by this formula. Cost price minus selling price equals to loss. Okay, cost price minus selling price equals to loss. Your cost price will always be bigger, like the price with which you brought the item will be more than the price at which you're selling the item. That will give you a loss. In profit case, whereas in the case of profit, in case of profit, selling price is greater than cost price means that you have a profit. When the selling price is bigger than the cost price, it means that you have a profit. Whereas when cost price is bigger than the selling price, it means you have a loss. Understood? Any doubt on this topic of profit and loss? No? Please write this down. Okay. All right. Now, then writing.
Done, ma'am.
In this lesson, we will also, in this topic, we will also see how we will calculate, how to calculate the profit percentage and loss percentage. Okay. How to calculate the profit percent and loss percent. Okay. Let's do one question. Let's do one question. I'll teach you. Take a look at the question. A shopkeeper purchased an object. Purchased an object for rupees 1400 and sold it for rupees 1512. Find the profit or loss percents. Okay, Joshua, what is happening in this question? Read it and tell me, is it a profit or a loss?
Um, it's a profit.
Yes, Joshua, it is a profit. Calculate how much profit it is. Now, we calculate the profit by the formula profit equals to selling price minus cost price. Price minus cost price. Calculate the profit.
Ma'am, is it
Yes,
112?
112. Yes, Joshua, 112. Selling price is 1512 minus 1400, which is 112. Now, we will calculate profit percent.
Ma'am,
Yes,
is the answer 8%?
8%. Yes, Abraham, 8%. Okay. Now, what happens is that, Joshua, we have to calculate profit percent. Okay. For the profit, for the for calculating the profit percent, our cost price is the base. Okay. Our cost price is the base. Okay. So the formula to calculate profit percent becomes profit percent becomes profit upon divided by cost price into 100. Profit divided by cost price into 100. Okay. Abraham, what if I have to calculate loss percent? What will I do?
Ma'am, I would just, ma'am, because now I would first of all I will do the same thing, loss upon cost price into 100. That would get
Loss
me
of,
how much money I have lost.
yes. Yes, Abraham. Now, Joshua, profit is my 1112 upon how much it costed me 1400 multiplied by 100. Cancel the zeros. Cancel the remaining with 2. 2 fives are 2 six are 2 sevens are 7 ones are 8 are. How much? 8% is my profit percent. Okay. Understood, Joshua?
Yes, ma'am, except this was what we did last time. But I still don't get why is the one still remaining there.
Where this one in the denominator?
Can I
Yes.
explain? Joshua,
Yes, Abraham.
what times 7 divides 7? 1, right? So you have to put that 1. But when you put 1, it is as good as, like, okay, let's say 120, let's say 8 divided by 1. What is that? That is just 8. So 1 is as good as, when you put 1 under anything, it's as good as saying that that number will not divide the other number. So 1
Means
doesn't
that
make any, it doesn't make any difference whether it's 1. You can also count it as a 0.
means that whenever we have one in the denominator, it means that this one has no value. Okay. Only the number on the top will be counted. Okay. Only the number on the top will be counted. Okay. This one doesn't has any value. Okay. If it is a numerator, then it counts. If it is in the denominator, then you don't have to count. Ritu?
Almost, ma'am.
Okay, write it down then.
Can you give us a question like this?
A question like this. Yes, I can do that.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, is the reason of people may have a loss is because that they are selling a second hand product
They are selling a second-hand product.
or giving it on discounted value because they want to clear up space?
Yes, Abraham. That is why they have losses.
And
Okay.
why would anybody want to keep like have a like in shops? Why do they have discounts? Is it because like they want to
To clear the stock is one reason, Abraham. Another reason
like in a shop?
is
Ma'am, it's to
to gain more customers. Okay. To attract more customers is another reason they keep discounts so that more customers can come in by Abraham. Okay.
okay, ma'am. And that's why then they lease these like end of summer sale and they not lease it. Then they ask big platforms like Uber or something to show you the discounts, right? So people
Mm-hmm.
are more aware of it.
Yes. Try out this question. Tomorrow I'll teach you overhead. Okay. What is overhead? And when you're having overhead in the question, how do you solve using overhead? Monday we'll do overheads. This is the second question that I've written. Solve it. Are you getting the answers?
I'm
Doing. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
it's 8:59. I have to log out at this time, ma'am.
Can you do this question at home and send it to me?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Joshua. See you
And
on Monday.
okay,
Yes. What else?
nothing, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye, Joshua. Ma'am, is the answer 13.33?
Percent. No, Abraham.
Ma'am, she's definitely had a profit.
Mm-hmm. We have profit, which is 300, divided by cost price.
Ma'am, I almost got it.
Okay.
What is the answer? 20%?
20. 20%. Okay. 20%. 1500 and 200. When you cancel, 3 ones are 3 fives are 5 ones are 5 twos and 0. 20% is the profit percent. Okay. Okay, Abraham. So tomorrow I'll see you at 6 p.m. Okay.
I have a question about this.
Yes.
Will you be, you said tomorrow you'll see me. Will you also be taking math?
Will I also be taking maths? Abraham, maths portion is really easy.
Okay,
Okay. So I need you to check it out, go through it. Okay. And if there are any difficulties, you can ask me.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. See you tomorrow then. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, bye.